So today we're going to be doing Fanbox number 2. If you have not seen the first one, what we'll be doing is, well, this series is where I take a viewer's box that has been sent to me, and I build the best team that I can find. That's what we do on here. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. Today's box has been sent in by the viewer, myman_777 on Instagram. So make sure to go follow him. He also has a YouTube channel. It's in his bio on Instagram. So go follow him. Go do all that. I had a lot of fun building his team. And yeah, if you don't care about the box and you just want to see the team that I built for this guy, skip to this part of the video. I'll probably put the time mark on somewhere on the screen. But yeah, just for general information, this account is 1 year old, so that gives you an idea. And also, if you like the content, make sure to subscribe and comment so you can have a chance at being in the next video. Or just send me your box through one of my socials, and that will also work for the next team build. But yeah, without further ado, let's go look at his box. So we're going to be taking a look at his characters. Feel free to pause the video or slow the video down to look at the characters that he has. But before we actually get to team building, I'm going to mention some characters that could be useful for him. So the first one I want to mention, sorry for the scuffed circles. I mean, I did this on my phone, so that's all we're working with. But this Tech Broly is very good. He was in the crossover celebration a while back, and I'd say he's probably the best unit of that banner. He guarantees double super attacks, and while doing that, he is building up defense and attack, and he also has that ability to triple super attack because he naturally has a double super attack. And that's where this dupe on him, right? He has a dupe on him. Make him crit and additionals, maybe go more towards crit because he has a built-in additional, right? So yeah, very good character, and he could make himself very useful on teams that Broly characters are on. So yeah, next we have Gohan and Goten. I mean, usually I don't point out LRs, but when you have two copies of an LR, like one dupe on a specific character, it's always useful. They're gonna have better attacks. I mean, all of their stats are gonna be buffed, and they're also gonna have that ability to have additionals and crits. So having a dupe is always good. Now next up is Gohan and Goten. Personally, I have two dupes on these guys. Right, I pulled them 3 times. So I do not know how good they are with only one dupe. But that I know they're good. Maybe do some research on how good they are at 55%. I once knew how good they were at 55%, but I can't remember. And they're a Majin Buu Saga character, so it could be very helpful for category runs and such. But yeah, I strongly suggest them. Next is Deborah. Now you might be wondering why I circled that guy, but the reason is he's not the best, but he is a support type unit for Majin Buu Saga. So when you start getting those Majin power characters like Boos or Majin Vegeta, or really any characters of Majin Buu Saga, he's a support type unit for that. So it's always good to know when a category you have is starting to really develop and you start having a lot of characters. Well, it's good to know if you have some characters that could support that category. Now this next character is actually circled in blue. That just means that we are going to use him on the team that we are building today. Actually, all the next characters that we're going to circle are blue ones because they're all characters that we're going to be using. Now this Trunks is very good, but I won't spend too much time talking about him. I will actually be doing a fully detailed explanation on every single character of the team that I built for him. So stick around for that. I'll explain what he does and actually why the characters are useful for that team. Now on to these two right here. Now if you have these characters in your box, like these two specifically, awaken them right now. They are so powerful. These are the new banner units, obviously, for the GT celebration, and that is almost over by the time I am recording this. But these guys are so good. They really, set expectations for the new characters that are going to be coming out in the future. So that gives you an idea how they change the game, especially concerning banner units, right? Because they're not the main attraction, right? I'd say the ones that stole the spotlight in this celebration were definitely Goku and Vegeta, right? But these are also very good and useful. Now this is the team that I built for him. If you have been paying attention, you would have noticed that he has a lot of hybrid Saiyan characters. This actually bodes really well for his box, because hybrid Saiyans is just a category that, how do I say this, is very strong and has a good roster of characters, right? And especially these characters right here, they are very powerful. A lot of you know that this is one of the most powerful teams in the game, especially for an account that is only 1 year old. These are the two rotations you're going to want to run. Obviously, the two at the bottoms are the floaters. By the way, these pictures were sent to me by my man. I've actually sent him the team before doing this video, so I could get his opinion on it, and if it was actually good, right? Because I don't want to make a video on a team that's bad. But let's go on the passive, and I'll describe each character individually in order. So first off, we have this Gohan. This Tech Ultimate Gohan, I mean, he is very well known. At one point when he came out, he was the best T-War in the game. He stacks defense. He is the leader for the Hybrid Saiyans team that we are using. 170% attack and defense. That is just insane. You're getting the maximum attack and maximum defense. So yeah, he greatly raises attack and defense. And then he gets an attack and defensive buff of 140%. He gets ki, and he guards all attack. That's really what makes this unit incredible, is the fact that not only is he raising defense, but he is also guarding, right? He also has an active ability, an active transformation, I should say, but that only gives him more attack, and he stops raising defense. So, but I think he still guards after his transformation. But you're really gonna want to use that transformation for more attack and not more defense, right? He is still very good in base form. But next we have the one next to him is Gohan and Goten. So this unit is not gonna look very impressive when you look at them in game, because you're not gonna see their stats after super attack, right? This is the character you're gonna want to use in slot 2, and the Tech Ultimate Gohan I literally just showed, you're going to want to use him in slot 1 because he's going to be great defensively. This unit gets all his defense on super attack. Because, let me explain. They greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. And on top of that, in their passive, they get 150% attack and defense. They guarantee an additional super attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super. So already they have the possibility of triple supering, which is very good. Basically, that's what's that gonna do for their defense if they doubled super or triple super. Let's say they are at 100k defense. Well, the first super attack are gonna ramp them up to over 250k, and then you double that for the triple super attack. So they're gonna be very good. Unfortunately, their support type ability does not work on this team, except for the Trunks and Gohan unit that are part of the GT Hero categories. But it is unfortunate that we do not have the use of that support that ability. Next is this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. If you do not know him, basically how he works, he is a powerhouse of damage, right? He raises def for 1 turn. That's all he does on his ultra super attack. But what really makes him incredible is his passive. He gets a bunch of attack per key spheres obtained, and he has additional supers built in. I mean, his passive is very long, but basically, but I'll just I won't explain him too much because he is a complex, a bit wonky unit. Just go and watch a video on him. You'll very quickly see how his damage really spikes up when he is in play. He also has an active skill, but the condition for the activation of that active skill is really bad, so you're not really going to see that too often. This Gohan is okay defensively after super attack, so you're going to want to run him in slot 1. In slot 2. The unit you're going to want to run in slot 1 is this Gohan right here. Basically what makes this guy really good is he reduces damage received by 58%. Now that is incredible. That's a lot. That's really what makes this that's what makes this unit relevant, I'd say. And on top of that, he also gives superclass allies a 30% attack and defensive buff. So, and he gives ki. So that he's really like the perfect unit to run alongside the Tech LR Gohan. He's not a damage dealer, although he has a medium chance of stunning, which is a 30% chance of stunning for 2 turns, which is useful on events that you can actually stun the enemy. So very good, and he links up pretty well with the Super Saiyan 2 Tech Gohan. So them as a rotation is very good. One thing though, I do recommend trying to get dupes on this guy because you're gonna want to get those stats up for that defense if you really want to see the effect of that 58% defensive buff. I mean, he's okay with just 1 dupe, but for difficult events, he's gonna make use of that extra defense. Now this Trunks, really he's incredible, right? He raises a defense on unit super attack, which makes him a great floater, right? The thing is, his unit super attack only activates when he's on the rotation of that LR Gohan Youth, right? Because the activation conditions are Gohan Youth attacking in the same turn, so that's a bit unfortunate. But in his passive, he gets 200% attack and defense. So let's say he's on like 100k defense. Well, after supering, he's going to be on 300k defense because that's a 200% additional defensive buff, right? So really, that's insane. He has a medium chance of launching an additional super attack, which makes him very good because he's going to raise that defense even more. And he gives Hybrid Saiyans category allies 3 ki and 40% attack and defense. So really, just a great unit. He's not getting touched whatsoever. So that's very good. Next up is our last floater. This is an incredible unit. They raise attack and defense, plus they get an additional 150% defensive buff. Attack and defensive buff on super attack with 3 ki, plus an additional attack when performing a super attack. They launch an additional, which has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. So they have the possibility of triple supering, and also they are a support type unit for the entire team, basically. The entire team is Goku's family, so really they make a lot of use, and they're not getting touched. They have insane defense, they do a lot of damage, and plus they have 6 links with that Gohan and Goten. So when you have them on a rotation, it's very powerful and a lot of damage output. Okay, that's it for the video. If you've made it here, thank you so much for watching. These types of videos do take a long time to prepare, therefore making them longer videos in the end. So I know this was more of a lengthy one, but I do appreciate it if you've made it here. Be sure to subscribe if you like the content. Comment down below if you have any feedbacks to give, or any ideas. I'm always responding, and yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.